Hey, chat room, I've started streaming. So when you see me and hear me, can you let me know in chat? And if I'm on YouTube or gizwiz.tv or both. Okay, showing. You see me, but you have no audio. I can fix that. Do you hear me now? 111, you should see me because I'm hearing audio here now.
Oh.
See and hear. Okay, very good. On YouTube. And how about gizwiz.tv, anyone? We need a gizwiz.tv. Someone seeing us on? Because that's the only place George can watch us. The voice is
Both
low.
places.
What?
Both places.
Both places. Okay, great. In that case, ladies and gentlemen, there's only one thing to do, and that's to start. And why didn't that start? What?
It's the Giz Fiz with the Giz Whiz. It's kind of like Cheese Whiz. It's the Giz Fiz. And now your host, Matt's Mattis Writer and the Giz Whiz, Dick DeBartolo.
It is indeed. Oh, I'm having a terrible echo in here. It is indeed Giz Fiz. And today, I think George is trying to join us. George just moved. George, who provides all the photos and the facts for the show, is moving. And he said he has no Wi-Fi in his room yet, but they are installing it tomorrow. But he's going to try and watch on his iPhone. So hopefully, George, you got that up and running, and you are seeing us and hearing us. And for fans of Giz Wiz, I called Chad right before this show to ask about the power. Last night we were doing Giz Wiz, and during the his power went out at a very odd time. We had probably the oldest gadget ever in the Gadget Warehouse segment. You have to watch the show that uploads tomorrow. This gentleman said, I've been meaning to make a video for years, and I have, and I probably have the oldest gadget you've ever seen. I have my grandmother's original Brownie camera that is now more than 100 years old, and it works. This was a very involved video. He shows how to load the Brownie, how this 110-year-old Brownie works, and then he showed us photos from it. And as the photos were dissolving, Chad's power went out. And I kept thinking, he stays on this one photo for a very long time. And then I said, Chad, are you still there? And Chad came back about 5 minutes later. So I called Chad today, and he said, what happened? He said, thank God I was not reading my messages, because the electric company sent a text saying many buildings, power has gone out in a whole section, and we hope to have it back by 1:15 in the morning. So Chad said, if I had seen that text, I wouldn't have bothered. I would have just called you and said the show's off. Instead, he said what was terrible about it was his studio is totally blackened. All the windows are covered, and he closes the door. So the studio lighting is very effective. There's no outside light coming in from everywhere. And he said, so when the power went out, I was in total blackness. And he said, of all days, I did not have my watch on because I can use my watch as a flashlight. And I said, Chad, you should know about an LED light that automatically goes on during a blackout. And he said, you would think I would have one or two of those. Anyway, Chad's feeling a little better than yesterday, and the power has stayed on. Oh, and then 5 minutes later, they sent another text saying, oh, power's on for almost everybody. If you are still in the dark, text back, no power. Anyway. Okay, so that gets that out of the way. So we're going to start with, we just have 5 photos from George. He was moving furniture and stuff, so it's totally understandable. So let's go to photo number 1 and see if it didn't move. Oh my gosh, it didn't. Okay. It is a red cardinal, and the yesterday at 6:22 is actually on the photograph. A red cardinal, and let me get so we can see the chat room. Yes, Lindy is here. Lindy Dunn is here. There's a red cardinal. I'm very worried. I've not seen him in 5 days. I feed the squirrels in the park, and this red cardinal flies and lands close by many times during the day, and I give him a shelled peanut, which he takes and flies away. A cardinal broke out of sequester. Oh, that's funny. I wonder if this cardinal went to college. The red tenor, ready to sing. Just back from being flung at some green picks. I'm an angry bird. Since I'm a cardinal, I should have voted in the conclave. Since I didn't make it to Pope, I'll just move to St. Louis. Cardinal on watch, taking a vacation off the decision making in Rome. And signpost ahead, which way to St. Louis? I'm in the picture on next year's World Series. I'm not a cardinal, I'm just sunburnt. Oh, that's funny. Martron. Paul says, how do you like my new paint job? Caesar, I can't vote in the conclave. I should play in the baseball team. And we'll end with... We'll end with... In Hawaii, there are red cardinals and gray cardinals with red heads. Wow, Pack. I did not know that. Okay. George's caption for the red cardinal is... This is the very first cardinal I have ever seen, and they are so beautiful. They really are. They are. And there's just one cardinal, and you can instantly spot them flying around in the park. Okay, while we're here, we'll go to photo 2. Oh, I called George. This is George. Sometime back. And this was from a tree in his backyard. And those 2 leaves are from the same tree. Okay. Spaceman said, oh, no, we learned something. You know, that's one of the things about Giz Fiz. Was not supposed to learn anything. Nucleus spinach leaf. The miracle. Oh, that Miracle Grow really works, Magoo. I should be able to roll a huge joint with that, Caesar. Pack the big bubba tree. Leaf on steroids, Geek Wannabe. Brian, just wait until you see the size of the tree. Mr. Dave, leaf on the right knocked me out when it fell. Becky, honey, I shrunk the kids. Raven, I knew I should have moved from 3 Mile Island. Oh, that's funny. Paul, I might have used too much Miracle Grow. Dan, that's the leaf from the Big Tall Adam clothing store. Brian, is that a big leaf or a small George? Oh, that's funny. Chernobyl Garden Party. That was Jamez. Caesar, if I get enough of those leaves, can I build a house? And we'll end with Pack. That must be a lot of work in the fall when you have to do the raking. Okay, George says, My caption is, that's me holding two leaves. One is small and the other one is 17.5 inches across. Wow. All right. And the next photo, George's brother shot. He said, Dick, the third picture with the moon is from my brother's collection, my brother's camera. Oh, wow. That's a great photo. All right. Oh, Guinness Book. I don't know if that leaf makes it into the Guinness Records book. Wow, really cool. Okay. Good timing of the shot, says Brian. Great shot, Stephen. Becky, great capture. Stephen, great. Caesar, I'm ready to move into that castle. Dan, moonrise over medieval times restaurant. Paul, oh, so that's where my bowling ball went. Pack, nature's street light. It does look like a street light. Geek wannabe, don't moon me. Brian said it looks like a golf ball on a tee. Caesar, does the harem come with the castle? Martron, moon taking a rest on the tower. Ranger Rick, too much light in the tower in the middle. Raven said, that's no moon, that's a street light. Joy, maybe it bumps off. And we'll end with... One more. Oh, come on. Someone can do something with that picture. Chad could have used it last night, says Magoo. Yeah, you're absolutely right. You're absolutely right. And George said, my caption is, if you look, stand back a little, it looks like a giant vanilla ice cream cone. Okay, next photo is photo 4 of 5 today. Wow. It said, man on a very high pole is the description. It should be brave man on a very high pole. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Oh, why does that get cut off? Oh, okay. All right. No, just no, says Becky. Stephen Toronto, that's scary. How do we get down, says Brian. Raven, anyway, got change of underwear. Spaceman says crazy man. Too much rust, very little trust, Pack. Caesar, if I was sitting where he's sitting, I would be freaking out. Ranger Rick, nice getaway. Don't get sleepy. Dan, I did ask for a seat with a great view. Geek Wannabe says, I get dizzy just looking at him. Paul says, the aliens didn't put me back in my apartment when they returned me to Earth. Seamus says, my cat is up there somewhere. Martron, this new apartment is much smaller than they said it would be. Becky says, my knees are weak. ZX, don't jump. Brian is doing my impression of a bird. And we'll end with Caesar. If you believe the Men in Black movie, you have to jump off here and go back in time. And we'll throw in, I climbed up here to make sure I get good reception for the Giz Fiz. Okay. Full shot. George says, for the man sitting at the top of a pole. George said, you know, I can see my car from here. Oh, no, someone's breaking into my car. Okay, photo 5, and he said it could be a repeat. We'll see. I guess it looks like charcoal, right? Charcoal in flames. Charcoal in ash. Embers. The start of a great weekend. Oh, that could be, says Brian. We did do hot coals once before. Well, we're doing it again. Let the grilling begin, Geek Wannabe. Oh, this one seems to be a hard one. I hope I don't have to walk on that, says Pack. Caesar makes me want to run out and buy a slab of meat to cook. Paul says, new Oreo Embers, double stuffed. Oh, this is good. James says, can I take these to Newcastle?
Oh, that's funny.
Very clever. Spaceman, the fire walking contest begins at 5 p.m. Raven, anyone got a hot dog? Becky, charcoal or some of that tasty licorice. Oh, wow. Martron, stop grilling me. I didn't do anything. Stephen, I always wondered how they make charcoal briquettes. And we'll end with Dan. Funny thing, the guy that brought these was named Porter. Porterhouse? Oh, we'll end with Johnny. This is what I got in my Christmas stocking. Okay, sorry. I did not go back. And we'll go to George's caption while he's here. Hey, let's get our ash out of here. Okay. All right. Oh, we have the facts now from George. What year was the first patent issued? What year was the first patent issued? Boy, I have no idea. Wow, we're going back a long time. 1890, 1877. Wow. 1600, 1700. Oh, just 1888. I don't know. Any idea?
I'm going to say like around 1882.
1882?
Just 1880.
Yeah, 1880.
Also,
Lindy?
1865.
1865. 1942? No.
Is it in America or in Europe? I can't tell.
I think we're going for America. The first patent issued 1790. Oh, you know what? Dan said 1790, and I think it went by earlier too. 1790. Oh, anybody want to guess what the first patent was for? Let me look. Oh, you'll never get it. Oh, you know, you might. I'll tell you what. There's almost a hint of what it is from our final photo today. Almost a hint as to what the first patent was issued for from our last photo. Was it a patent for fire? Bifocals, the toilet, the cotton gin? Not a barbecue, not charcoal briquettes, or stove, or steam engine. The first patent was for potash fertilizer. Potash fertilizer. Mazatlan is the wettest city in India. How many inches of rain fall a year? Boy, these kind of questions are very hard. Mazatlan is the wettest city in India. How many inches of rain fall in a year? You know, these sound like very, very good. Some of them are low. The only thing I can compare it to is I just happened to hear on the weather forecast that last month the city had 32 inches of rain, which was 4 inches more than normal. So I'm thinking, I guess rain in the city at least averages like 28 inches a month. 1,000? Okay. How many inches of rain in a year? 647 inches of rain. All right.
Umbrella sales seem
A-
to be through the roof.
A desert in Chile is so dry
How dry was it?
that there are no blanks there. A desert in Chile is so dry, there are no blanks there. There's a choice of there are two answers, and they're both correct. The place gets 2 ml. What's that? Milliliters? 2 ml of rain in a year. Oh, okay. Our chat room doing really well. Oh my God. Magoo got both of them. It is so dry, there are no plants or animals there. Starbucks. This is a great question. Of the 20th highest peaks in America, how many of them are in Alaska? Of the 20 highest peaks in America, how many of them are in Alaska? Boy, people are guessing really high. I'm going 15. I'm with Dan and Magoo.
I said
10,
10.
Dennis?
I was thinking 15.
And Lindy's in with 15. Okay. You know what? I can't see all the answers going by. I think people are very close or on it. Of the 20th highest peaks in America, 17 of them are in Alaska. Wow. George said, you can take a guess if you want to as to how many rivers and lakes there are in Alaska. Oh, Alaska. You know, chat room, I'll just give the answer because it's really difficult. There are more than 3,000 rivers and more than 3 million lakes. Yeah, that's pretty astounding. George Ensworth, I can't say much better than what I've said in the past. Chat room, you're also great at what you do, and you make this show a much better show. So thank you all very much. Just keep happy, keep smiling. Always love your friends and family. I'll see you next time when we do another show by George. And after George gets settled in his new place, we'll get him on the phone live. And he'll hear how it's going. And he said he's going to send some photos of his new location. Okay. All right, some logo. Oh, and for the snappy answer, we have a real one from today that was so funny. You know what? Name the candy treat that got its name because it sounded hospitable and Western. It's a little tricky, but the chat room might get it. Name the candy that got its name because it sounded hospitable and Western.
That's what I would say.
Oh, no one's answering outside of Magoo? Chat room, two of you are very good. Magoo 2 and Magoo, is that the same person? It is Jolly Rancher, hospitable and Western. Jolly Rancher. Ladies and gentlemen, Dennis said, let's get a bucket, keep it near your desk, and when you use a question, throw it in there. So you may hear repeated questions, but maybe for the last time, until the bucket's full. And then we'll just start over. True to its name, if you enjoy chewing Freedent, it won't stick to what? True to its name, if you enjoy chewing Freedent, it won't stick to your dentist. Most dental work, teeth. Some of you have it exactly. It won't. Oh, Mr. Dave has it too exactly. It won't stick to most dental work. The bottom of your shoes is coming up a lot. That's very funny. Finish the Hubba Bubba catchphrase. A whole new kind of blank. Complete the Hubba Bubba catchphrase. A whole new kind of tooth decay, tooth rot. People here are obviously not in the business of advertising. Lawsuits waiting to happen, rip-off, bubble gum. I saw one correct answer go by. Maybe some other ones have gone by. Dental work, type of diabetes. Okay. Hubble Bubble Brand's catchphrase, a whole new kind of bubble. A whole new kind of bubble. I don't know how you would know this. Name the 2 flavors of Freedent chewing gum. Name the 2 flavors of Freedent chewing gum. I don't think I ever tried Freedent. Did you?
Yeah, I think so.
You have tried it? Linda, have you?
I don't think so.
No. Bland and lava and bland. Spearmint, peppermint, spearmint. Oh, my. Oh. Chat room, peppermint and spearmint. Wow. Into the bin. Used. Okay. What brand uses the name Tastes So Good, Cats Ask for It by Name? What brand? Yeah, I know this. Well, I think we all know this. Oh, wow. Now there's some good advertising. Meow Mix. What is the dog food that has crunchy chunks and soft bites? What's the dog food with crunchy chunks and soft bites? Oh, very good. Wow. Wolf Mix. Doesn't work. I never ate any dog food. Okay. What's the brand of cat food that's aimed at finicky cats? The brand of cat food aimed at finicky cats. It is indeed. No, not Fancy Feast. 9 Lives. 9 Lives. Oh, this is so easy. Teddy used to love these. The dog food that comes wrapped and looks like a hamburger. Don't say it out loud. The dog food that comes wrapped and looks like a hamburger. Mm-mm-mm. Wow, only one person has it? Oh, there we go. Roberto has it too, and Dan has it. Bill Gainsberger. It is indeed Gainsberger. All right, we'll do one more. Oh, no, one of those. You know what? I don't know the answer to this. What's the difference between Holland and the Netherlands? Anybody know in this room? Don't say it out loud. I do not know. What is the difference between Holland, about 3 feet, the difference between Holland and the Netherlands? Oh, okay. Holland is a country, Netherlands. Holland is a city. The Netherlands is a country. One is a tunnel to New Jersey, another is a swamp. That's very. Chat room, I think you're right. The country is called the Netherlands. Holland is 2 provinces that are located in the Netherlands. Okay. What? How many toilets and urinals are there in the party area for the Munich Oktoberfest? What? What? How many toilets and urinals are in the party area at the Munich Oktoberfest? God. 3,500. No idea?
5,000.
5,000. Lindy's in with 5,000. Oh, been there. Wow. 5,000. You were in with Geek Wannabe, Lindy. None, but lots of shrubbery. That's very funny. 250. Oh, it's got, all that beer drinking, it's got to be a huge amount. How many toilets and urinals in the party section of Munich Oktoberfest? 1,800. 1,800. Oh, what percentage of divorces are initiated by the wife? All. What percentage of divorces are initiated by the wife? You know, I'm gonna go 70%.
Say 85.
85?
25.
20. Lindy's very, wow. What percentage of divorces are initiated by the wife? 75%. Vicky,
I've got it right too.
you did, yeah. Did I say 75?
No.
What did I say? I think I might have said 70.
Oh, wow.
Outside of the bedroom, what's the second most common place people have sex? Outside of the bedroom, the second most common place people have sex. Living bathroom, motel room, car, motel, the broom closet.
He's very revealing.
Yes. Behind the dumpster at McDonald's, the outhouse. Only 2 right answers up there so far.
He's the kitchen.
Kitchen, the kitchen up there, Lindy, outside of the bedroom,
In the garage.
in the garage. I think it's because it says outside of the bedroom, it becomes a little misleading. But I saw 3 go by in a car.
Oh,
In a car.
I was close.
you were very good.
Yeah, in
Oh,
a
that's
car.
right. You were
Yeah.
Garage.
All right, I'm going to do a little video. So, a friend of mine sent me a video. Adam, God, I've forgotten his name. He wrote books about Gene Rayburn, about the Match Game, written a bunch of books about TV hosts. So he watches a ton of television. And he said, oh, I was watching it To Tell the Truth, and there's a little demo at the end. And he said, you and Roger Peterson, the guy you work with, are both in the little demo. And he said, here, I'll send you a link to it. So it was kind of fun. So it's like more than 50 years ago. And I'm hoping that it plays. The woman, her occupation is she has an organization called Man Watchers. Because so many men watch women, she thought there should be a group who watches men, okay? And then after they picked the woman who actually had this job, Gary Moore said, well, let's have a demo.
Well, now, friends, a great theatrical first on television. The To Tell the Truth poorly paid players, consisting of Roger Peterson and Dick DeBartolo of our staff, will join Susie Mallory center stage for a first-hand demonstration of man watching.
I'm not gonna use the
Susie,
bull.
if you'll set it up for us, please.
In order to man watch properly and with class, you must do it unobtrusively and very nonchalantly. A proper man watcher does not stare or ogle in any way. It's done very, very smoothly, and you always get that second glance. Now, here's how you man watch. When you have a pair of sunglasses and you see a watchable coming along. I think I see one coming this way. You take your first look this way very casually, and then for the second glance, you polish it as you walk by. You'll never know.
Oh, that's sneaky. Now then, Susie, what is this next technique?
The next technique is man watching when you're with your husband or your escort. This must be done very carefully also.
Dick Bartolo as the husband.
As you walk and you see a watchable, casually drop your arm and at the same time drop your bag. This enables a perfect second glance, and your escort will never know what happened.
Thank you very, very much. Are you going to give the gentlemen, Roger and Dick DeBartolo, are you going to give them a rating card?
I have rating cards for them both, and I want them to know they've been judged by a professional man watcher.
Well, let's show a copy of the little card that she hands out. And you see, there are all sorts of things that can be checked on there for virility, slyness, foxiness, and so forth.
Mine's marked slovenly and effeminate.
Slovenly and effeminate.
Yes, bell bottoms.
Hardly.
Can you believe it?
Susie, thank you. Dick, Roger, and ladies, thank you all very much.
And I even have a credit on this show.
Susie Mallory, the man watcher, was kind enough to give me a card from the International Society of Men Watchers. It has on it 12 possible distinctions: masculine, dino, cute, sensual, virile, foxy, swinger, handsome, charming, sharp cat, distinguished, sexy. What does it mean when nothing at all is marked on your card?
Means give it back when you're
Means I
finished
didn't
with
even
it.
notice you. See you later, friends.
This is called the Miller Round.
This is Bill Wendell speaking for To Tell the Truth, a Mark Goodson, Bill Cotton production.
This is the tightest mill around I remember. I think I was in North Carolina. Get out from behind it. Oh, it's special material. Anyway, that was fun. Roger Peterson was one of the associate producers at Goodson Todman. And in the heyday of Studio 54, he came in one day and said, we're going to go to Studio 54. Do you want to go? And I said, oh, my God, Roger, I'd love to go, but the lines and all the chaos there. And he goes, lines? You work for Goodson Todman. What, are you kidding? He said, I called them, and I called the PR people, and they said, oh, my God, the Goodson Todman group, come on over. So we went over and just walked to the front of the line, and evidently they knew Roger because as we approached, they just opened the velvet rope. And Studio 54 was quite an amazing place because it was a studio, and so what they could do is always make the place look crowded because there was a series of maybe 10 different places where they flew sets in for shows. So they would start the evening off with almost all the back of the studio closed off with the curtain. And you thought that was the size of Studio 54. And as it got more and more crowded, slowly, if you happen to look back, you would see a curtain open up. And suddenly, it was now 5 feet deeper. And of course, they had many kinds of special effects because they had the flies where they could fly scenery in. And they had a moving ramp you could go up on. And the ramp was on tracks, and it would go over the entire audience. It was amazing, amazing. Studio 54. Okay, we're going to do you write a snappy answer to a stupid question. And this is so funny. So today, Dennis and I were going to take a bus downtown, go shopping, or go to the gym. I forgot what it was. So we're here on the corner, under the bus stop. M5 bus stops here. And I can tell from the app that the bus is at the previous stop and will be the next stop. So we both take out our bus passes, and we're standing there with the bus passes in our hand, and a lady comes by and says, are you waiting for the bus? Yeah. No, I wanted to say, no, we're waiting for the subway, but they've only built it as far as 59th Street. However, I didn't say that. But you can say whatever you want, okay? Do you have no? Okay. Oh, pictures of Studio 54. If only camera phones had been around in those days. Okay, so we need your snappy answer to two people waiting for the bus, big sign, bus stop, and someone comes up and says, are you waiting for the bus? And you say, no. No, we're giving away tickets to Friday night's boxing match. Oh, that's no. We're waiting for Scotty to beam us up. Oh, no, we're waiting for the bus. Are you it? No, we're waiting for the DeLorean. No. Paul says, I'm waiting for silence. I'm still waiting. No, Gidex? No, I thought I was judging the attractiveness of the bus sign. No, we're going to watch one episode. No, it left a long time ago. No, these are our Uber passes. No, I'm waiting for... This is another spaceman said, no, I'm waiting for an alien spaceship to pick me up. That's very good. I have to use that if we run into that person again. No, we just stand around and count the buses as they go by all day. Ranger Rick, no, I'm just waiting for you to disappear. No, we're waiting for the dumbest people, and you won. No, I was hoping the bus would stop so I could paint it. These are very good, chat room. We'll do one more and then move on. Anyway, all right, we can stop there. Okay. They're very funny. No, just loitering. All right, I found some fact or crap questions. The Celsius and Fahrenheit scales are the same at minus 40 degrees. Fact or crap? The Celsius and Fahrenheit scales, oh my goodness, are the same at minus 40 degrees. Boy, it's rare that we get 90% fact. And it is a fact. I thought it was a fact only because I remember somebody saying, someone giving me a temperature in Celsius and said, you either add 40 or you subtract 40. I don't know. Oh, Jamie B's not here. Venus is one of the only two planets that rotate clockwise. Fact or crap? Venus is only one of two planets that rotate clockwise. So all the other planets are going backwards? Wow. Mr. Dave said, hang on, I'll go look. He's got those strong glasses on. True, true, true. Gotta have a guess?
Go along and say fact, I don't know.
Lindy?
Fact.
It is indeed a fact. The newest addition to the periodic table was added in 2012. Fact or crap? The newest addition, the periodic scale, is about composition of metal, of a metal, right? Fact, fact, fact. About right, about Johnny Monday is in with crap. Mad Frank, wow, says crap because the new edition was in the 80s. Then that's true because they added Arby's saucy sauce to the chart. It is crap. It is crap. That was very funny. These are very chat room. You're so funny. Astacology, Astacology. Astacology is the study of crawfish. Fact or crap? Astacology is the study of crawfish. I don't know. It sounds weird.
I think crap.
No, you said fact?
Crap.
Crap. Oh my God. It's a fact.
Yeah.
Who knew? Who knew? And our final fact or crap, there are more individual species of mosquitoes than general species of mammals. Fact or crap, more individual species of mosquitoes than general species of mammals. Nah, I would say crap too because The mosquitoes that annoy me all look the same. That's what mosquitoes brag about. It is... Oh, that's funny. She just said it's a fact because I live in New Jersey where it's the state bird. Oh, and Vicky said, and they all love me. Yeah, I am mosquito bait. They love me too. It is crap. It is crap. We'll do one more because this is a fun one. At the start of its voyage, the Titanic was carrying 20,000 bottles of beer, 1,500 bottles of wine, and 8,000 cigars on board ship. Fact or crap? At the start of the voyage, the Titanic had 20,000 bottles of beer, 15,000 bottles of wine, and 8,000 cigars on board. I think it's too little. I'm going to say crap.
I think it's fact.
You think it's a fact?
Yeah, I thought fact.
Oh, Lindy and Dennis are in with fact. Oh my God, almost everybody's in with a fact. It is a fact. I guess you have to remember the Titanic was really, compared to today's ships. We'll do one more. These are actually very good. Since the fires of 1666, Shakespeare's Globe is the only building in London that is allowed to still have a thatched roof. Fact or crap? Since the fire of 1666, Shakespeare's Globe is the only building in London allowed to still have a thatched roof. Oh, now this is all over the place. What you guess?
I'm going to say it's crap.
Crap. Lindy?
Fact.
Lindy says a fact.
She's been.
Well,
It's leaning... Wow. It's leaning more toward fact. Let's see what it is. The Globe is the only building in London allowed to have a thatched roof. Still allowed. Yes, it's a fact. It's a fact. All right, chat room, we're going to do some match game. Some match game stuff.
Do you have a pen? Do you have a pen?
I need a pen.
Yeah, let me get one.
Okay. No, here. I have pens. I have pens on the side here. Okay. Wow, question 144. This was early on when we started doing blanks. Since John was a health nut, he had plenty of blank every day. Since John was a health nut, he had plenty of blank every day. Oh no, okay. Vicky, I'm sending Vicky. Oh, there are so many good answers. Oh, I'm changing it. Vicky just sent me a message that was the wrong thing I wrote. Okay. Ants in his pants, greens, martinis, vitamins, granola, water. Vitamins is a great answer. I think I got nothing. I said plenty of exercise. Oh, boo. What did Vicky say? Oh, vitamins. Oh, okay. Vicky originally said orange juice. I was wrong. Oh! Vicky, it doesn't matter. Dennis, vitamins. Lindy.
I said wine, and I think I got a match.
Oh.
Yep.
All right, Lindy said wine and saw a match go by. Although Lindy's been drinking, so you have no idea. We have no idea what's going on in here. Oh, vitamin, yeah, the Lucille Ball thing. Oh, Pack said wine. All right, an actual match. John said to Mary, I know you're a new driver, but how in the world did you get the car into the blank? John said to Mary, I know you're a new driver, but how did you ever get the car into the blank? All right, now we will see. Oh, mailbox is excellent. Mailbox is excellent. Showroom. Swimming pool is good. Neighbor's living room. All right. Porta potty into the pool. Into the washing machine. I said into the kitchen. They were going to match all rooms. Because everyone has kitchen, living room. Lindy?
I said tree, but I didn't. All I saw was tree house. So.
Oh, you'll get it. We'll give you that. Dennis said, oh, pool. Dennis, you got lots of matches. Wow. Excellent. Excellent. Top story of the house. Okay. John said, the first time I ever saw Mary, I noticed her great blank. John said, the first time I ever saw Mary, I noticed her great blank. Oh, why not? Oh, oh, that's very funny. That's very funny. Paul said melons, as in produce. Dimples. Lamb. Oh, another lamb. Gams. Eyes. Oh, I am shocked. I thought someone would certainly... Oh, Johnny B. Bad. Rear end. Butt. Okay. Lindy. First time smile? No, no smile. And Dennis, you said? Breast. No one said boobs? So, oh, okay. Is that Lindy? Okay. Anybody say anything that matches breast? Okay, then you won. Okay. All right. Oh, wait, I didn't show my shirt. The Wizarding of the World is calling, and I must go. You know I love trains. Is this from a movie? Dental work is close enough. Okay, let's... Carl's new stereo. This is how old these questions are. 1975. Carl's new stereo was so realistic. After he played sound effects of birds, he found blank behind the speakers. Carl's new stereo was so realistic. After he played the sound of birds, he found blank behind the speakers. Yeah, we all have the same thing, I think. We'll just express it in different ways. Okay. The stereo was so realistic after he played sounds of birds. Nests, eggs, bird crap. All right. Someone said bird poop match. Dennis? Oh, bird poop. Lindy.
Cats.
Oh, cats. Anybody say cats? Oh, that's very good. Oh, well, cat. Okay, cat turds. We'll give that's. We'll give you half credit. Did you hear about the world's weirdest ballet dancer? Instead of dancing on her toes, she dances on her blanks. The world's weirdest ballet dancer, instead of dancing on her toes, she dances on her... I know. I'm going to resist writing what others are writing. Okay. The world's weirdest ballet dancer doesn't dance on her toes. She dances on her... Oh, hands! Yep. I said fingers, that's hands. Fist, eyebrows, bunions, hands. Vicky! A match. Dennis.
I didn't get any of
Oh, dances on her knees. Lindy.
Hands.
Hands, yay! All right, chat room. Yeah, get Charlie, okay? Oh, you have to turn on the overhead too when you go out. Mary said to John, if you're not drunk, why are you wearing my blank? Mary said to John, if you're not drunk... Oh, Becky, we match too. If you're not drunk, why are you wearing my blank? Mary said to John. Oh, that's funny. Perfume, that's funny. Slip, skirt, wig. Melon says in produce, lampshade, panties, gown, lipstick. Mary says to John, if you're not drunk, how come you're wearing my blar and panties? I'm matching dress with gown. Lindy, you said why you...
Lampshade.
Oh boy, Lindy, you got a lot of matches. Lampshade, a lot of matches. All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is where we have the auxiliary cameraman operate the overhead boom. The overhead boom. A boom. The overhead camera. Robotic camera. So wags a lot. Ooh. Look at this. Look at that boy. Wow. Oh, excellent, Charlie. Sir wags a lot. Look at that. Wow. Oh, boy, Charlie. That was very good. Even when he's not being fed. Look at this boy. Look at that guy. Look at that guy. That is So Wags a Lot Deluxe. All right, Charlie. Charlie is an expert at 3Ds. Yeah, he is. That's why we didn't think we went to an event last Wednesday night, which is why the Giz Fiz is Friday. It was Paws and Pints. It was a dog-friendly bar, and the woman at Animal Medical Center said, since you let dogs in, would you consider having a party where people could bring their dogs? And I said, oh yeah, that's fine. And so they had a party, and we couldn't bring Charlie because you see what a crazy food hound is. And he would have driven people crazy, but it was a lot of fun. Charlie's favorite treat is things that are edible. Anything that is edible. right, chat room. So, oh my gosh, okay. When we do stories and stuff, time flies by. I'm so glad people were able to join us again tonight. And yeah, equal opportunity. Charlie would have, yeah. I think it would have gotten annoying because everybody had a lot of food. I mean, they had doggy food too. They had bowls of bacon and bacon strips. Charlie would have freaked out. Okay, so we're back to normal next week. Okay, Wednesday will be Giz Fiz, and Thursday will be Giz Wiz. And Lindy, thank you for being a guest again. Our special, ladies and gentlemen. All right, so now it's time for okay. This has been regular old-fashioned Giz Fiz. Mark Goodson, Bill Todman, Dick DeBartolo, Dennis Wonderland, Lindy Dunn, Scooter X, Jamma B. Where's Jamma B? Geek Wannabe. Oh, I have to go to your credits, okay? Let me run our credits first here. And then we'll go to you for your credits. This has been a Best We Can Do production. Produced by So Wags a Lot, so don't blame the Giz Wiz and get me a treat. And now we'll go and pick up some more credits here. Spaceman, Holes, Raven, Moon Wrestler, Caesar, Charlie Scheduler, James, Director of Not So Special Material, Joy, Special Material, Studio Birdwatcher in Training, Ranger Rick, Paul, Bird Painter, turning Blue Jays into Cardinals since 2025, Charlie Stunt Double, Morgus, Steven is Special Material. Charlie's Makeup by Helena Rubenstein. That's Dan. Pack is Chief Cinnabon Taster. E-Burger, Charlie's Wardrobe Provider. And Vicky is Sir Wags-a-Lot's Lawyer. L.A. Eric Gizwiz Bouncer. And we'll end with Brian W. George's Well-Wisher. George's Well-Wisher. Okay, chat room, that was great. This is great fun, okay? So we'll do it again on Wednesday, and I have to find my little thing that says fade out, which I put someplace where I could find it easily, like this.